Welcome to the Dysfunction Junkies podcast, where we may not have seen it all, but we've seen enough. And now, here are your hosts, Chrissy and Carrie.
Hello, junkies. I'm Carrie.
Chrissy.
Happy spring. Yeah, I think we could say it's spring.
I believe we are officially in spring.
I guess it just depends on where you're at in the country, if it really feels like spring or if it looks like spring or you're still thinking winter, but it's spring.
I guess where you are, what do we have going on? You have your temperatures pretty much stay close to being the same all the time.
Yeah, it's definitely getting warmer. So we're starting to reach the upper 90s here in St. George, Utah, but our nights are cooler. But the trees are blooming and leaves are coming out on the trees. Yeah, we're definitely on our way towards full-blown spring. But so what about you? You still got snow?
Yeah. We do have a little bit of snow and cold temperatures, and my furnace continues to run, and it's going to get a little warmer, and then it's going to get cold again.
Yeah.
We're not telling anybody they don't already know.
Exactly. This is the time of year where everything is having babies, all the wildlife, all the animals and people. So today,
And people,
we thought we would
Yes.
talk about all the different baby showers and wedding showers, because we're going to be getting into wedding season here too. We
Yes.
thought we'd take a little jaunt down that lane and talk about all the dysfunctions and oh joys of having showers. Chrissy Co.
well, I had a bridal shower and I had a baby shower when I had my first. Then I've gone to plenty,
Yeah.
and they're not my favorite thing to attend.
No.
And I'm going to them, I reflected on it and thought, what is it about this that I really just don't enjoy? Generally, if the food's good, I enjoy that. So that helps.
Yeah.
But I looked some information up. You know me, I'm always digging for info. And I found some information as to why this is dysfunctional. It's outdated tradition was the first thing.
Yes. Yes. I read that in your
something
notes.
that's outdated.
Yeah.
And what did you think? Do you feel this?
I was like, 100%. This is a very it had a reason in the past. It had a reason back in the day to help newlyweds or a new family get the things they needed, struggling incomes back in the day of coming out of the depression and things. So I could totally see why this started, but I am not a fan. And sorry to all my friends who have had weddings or baby showers that I didn't attend. Yeah, that was on purpose. I'll send a gift. It's not that I'm not happy for you, not going to celebrate, but by God, don't make me endure those showers. I can't. I don't like them.
Well, what is it about them that just the having to sit and endure all these people? And
I think it's I can't stand the games, first of all. The games, I can't. I don't want to look at melted candy bars in a diaper, because then it ruins the candy bar for me. Next time I leave
is this a game that they do?
You've never seen that game? They melt the different types of candy bars in a diaper in a microwave, and then you have to identify what the candy bar is, so it looks like different types of baby poo. So was it a Mr. Good bar or was it a Snickers bar? Was it a Butterfinger?
First, I'm offended that we're destroying good candy. Secondly, it's disgusting,
It
as you
is
say.
disgusting.
And you're going to see plenty of things that look like that as the new parents.
I get it. That's the
tell
reason
you.
for the game, but still, from the person in the room that really didn't have much experience with that, and I'm glad I dodged a lot of that, and I don't want to look at it.
This won't surprise you, but when I had my bridal shower and my baby shower, I refused to allow any games.
Bless you. I would have come to that.
I didn't, but you didn't like the fact that I didn't allow the chicken dance.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
And
Yeah.
the whatever the hell else people
The
do at
hokey
these
pokey.
weddings. I didn't, the hokey pokeys and the
Yeah.
crazy other crap. I didn't have that either, but I did not want games. I don't remember ever being present for the candy bar shit stained diaper thing, but I do remember going to a shower a very long time ago, and somebody walked around with a roll of toilet paper and went to every guest, women, of course. It was for a baby shower, and they asked you to tear off so much of the toilet paper. You were supposed to see if it would wrap around the expectant mother's stomach. So whoever made it the closest without it being too much or too little won a prize. Again, we must be very fixated on, when we're having babies, everything that means defecation. We're using toilet paper for the game. We're sticking candy bars in diapers. Is this really what we're celebrating? 2 years of this? What?
Having kids is a shit job. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't think so.
Then there's the game where they want you to write words of affirmation or encouraging thoughts on the diaper. So whenever the parents have to change the diapers, it'll help them have a better experience. Good job, or
God.
you got this, or
Please, this is not real.
yeah. I've been to a lot of baby showers, but I've been enough to know some of these games. Or things that you have to do. You know, they have that whole bin of diapers and you got to write words of affirmation.
Wow. No, so I'm not into the games. You're not into the games either.
No.
The only thing I do remember from my bridal shower was that I did, you know how they'll leave an envelope at the table and they want you to put your name and address on it. Excuse me. So that they can send you your thank you.
Yeah.
And it just helps them out to write out your thank you envelope.
Totally okay with that.
So what I did was and so I had everybody do that, and then we gathered up the envelopes, and then I had door prizes, but nobody had to play anything. We just would randomly, while I was opening up gifts, people would pull a few,
Oh, that was good.
names.
Yeah.
And then just hand out a prize.
That's good.
I wasn't going to make you work for it.
Because we all know Chrissy wouldn't want to have to work for it. So.
No. So why would I make you
Exactly.
do that?
Damn.
So out of the fact that it's an outdated tradition, financial pressure comes up as an issue.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing maybe for whoever's throwing you the shower, maybe.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know. I understand this could be a financial pressure, but I think probably the actual wedding event.
Yeah.
If we're talking about
Weddings,
bridal.
yeah.
That's more fun. A shower, generally, you can pull off, in my opinion, a decent one. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I was married, how many years is it now? 30 something years ago, 34 years ago.
Yeah.
And so financial obligations are probably, I'm sure, a lot different.
You know what gets me too about it's not so much, it's more on the attending end, because I've only had to throw 2 baby showers, and the one was for my son, and actually my sisters helped with that. And I will have to say, and maybe I'm partial because it was my son and for my first grandbaby, this baby shower, but it was the funnest baby shower ever, but it was co-ed. And it just really was a different feel. And I think I like that better than just the women there. It was all co-ed, and the games that we did were, they had this race on who could bathe and dress and get the baby. They had a baby doll, and it was a lot of fun. But yeah, so I've only had to throw 2, but on the other end of getting invited, nothing will want to make me unfriend somebody faster than when I haven't talked to them, don't hardly see them on Facebook, hardly any interaction, and all of a sudden I get an invitation to a shower or a birthday party for one of their kids that I haven't seen I probably maybe never saw that. Maybe I was invited to the baby shower. Now the kids too, and they're inviting me. And it's like, not even in your life. Why? And then I get angry because then I'm like, you're just wanting a gift. That's just a way to get free shit. And I have no problem giving gifts and no problem being for the people that are in my circle. But when people try to infiltrate that and force me, yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it. Not attending.
You do sometimes get invitations and you wonder how you got on that list. And I've actually gotten invitations to things and had to ask Nick, who is this? Do you know who this person is? Remind me, do I know who this person is? Yeah, I don't remember going all out. I had one. Some people have more than one bridal shower because they, at least I'm just remembering what they used to do.
Yeah.
I feel like, but maybe they don't do this anymore. They used to do it where the bride's family had her shower.
Yeah.
And then the groom's family had theirs.
Yeah.
I remember my oldest sister, hers were set up that way.
Yeah.
Mine was,
I think
just
that
everybody.
comes from because there's a territorialism. Like one family, no, we want to throw the shower. And then the other family, no, we're going to, oh, that's my sister. I'm going to throw the shower. So they just have to each have their own. I feel like,
I didn't think of that.
yeah,
but you're
because
probably
usually
right. Dueling mothers.
yes, because if I feel like all the ones I've went to that were like that, where there was more than one, it was something like that. Other than unless it was an out of state. So I've had one where there was a family that the mother's family, and that's where the wedding was going to be. So we had to drive up there. Then there was another one for the closer people, but yet we weren't expected to go to both. But yeah, but I feel like when there's two in the same region, you got a dysfunctional family going on here that can't get along to even just put their differences aside and go co-ed or jointly.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm just reading my notes here. An event like this transforms from intimate to a high stakes consumer driven production.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that everything in our lives though? We do that with everything. We do that with holidays. Yeah. We do that with birthdays. We do that with showers and weddings and
funerals.
Everything else. I guess funerals too. I don't know. But yeah, I think intimate, just to give, like my wedding shower was fine. I just did one and it was very nice, but I was very young. I've already touched a little bit about the fact that I have background in working in bridal registry.
Yes.
And as obnoxious as I felt working with those brides-to-be were, I was also, I'm sure, obnoxious. I registered for things that they really should somebody practical walking you around trying to tell you, this is what I recommend.
Yeah.
I registered for Crystal, which, does anybody give two shits about Crystal anymore? Anybody want it? You know how much my Crystal was that I registered for? $30+ a stem.
Oh my word.
That's one glass.
One glass. Yeah.
One glass.
Wow.
It was like from Slovenia or somewhere like that. And I've never really drank one damn thing.
You actually got them too. You registered for them and somebody bought them for you?
No, I didn't get a lot, but I did get some. That's the other thing. Oh yeah. Oh no, I have. And then what some of these places used to do, I don't know if they still do them, when we used to have Kaufmann's, which is, I'm guessing.
I thought you said we used to have Kaufmann's, like a funeral Kaufmann's. Yeah.
The department store. Kaufmann's, JCPenney's.
Yeah.
Those were the two big places you registered. We didn't really have that. Linens and Things, which is.
Yeah.
And there was Bed Bath & Beyond, which is gone.
Yeah.
I think now. I know everybody does like Amazon registries. And then there's these specific sites that you can do weddings and for baby showers that you can register at. But when I got married, it was pretty much Kaufmann's and JCPenney's were the games. And so you register for that stuff. But you're basically detracting from the stuff on your registry that you could really use.
Yeah.
And you're making people put money towards something that's basically useless.
Yeah.
So it's a mistake. And I don't think, one thing I have to say, I don't always brag too much about the younger people these days as far as their choices.
Right.
But I think they probably are smarter when it comes to being practical about that
Oh,
kind of stuff.
100%. Yeah, I know we hit them hard last week with our pajamas in public episode. But I will say you are right. The registries now, I actually don't have any problems with because it really truly is like the last couple baby showers that I got invited to that I just regretfully declined, but yet sent my gift. I loved it because right then and there, I get the invitation. I could go to Amazon. They've got really practical things that they're going to use. It's not going to just sit in a corner or whatever, whether it's something simple like 10 boxes of diapers or something to use in the bathtub for the baby or whatever. But then you send it and it goes ships directly to them from Amazon. You don't have to order it, get it home, mail it back. No. So I love that convenience and having that. And I do agree. The younger generation does a much better job of it's more things they need or that maybe there is a want and not a need, and there might be and I like that when they have a range, you'll see a couple high priced items, but then very reasonable. Like they're thinking about the people that they're inviting to, that they're making sure that there's something in all price ranges. So kudos to our younger generation for that.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
When we used to go, remember you had to go and shop for it. You had to go and print out a registry.
Yes.
Then you had to walk around the store trying to find the stuff.
Yeah.
And then you would decide what you're going to buy, checked out with it. Then you had to take it to another department to get it wrapped. So the time you were going to wrap it.
Yeah.
So you had to then take it and have it wrapped and all that. I'm sure that there's a lot of people who don't know what the hell we're talking
Yeah,
about.
I'm sure.
There was actually a department where somebody sat there and you could pick out what type of paper you wanted. Yeah. And they wrap the gifts for you. The other thing on the list, forced gift giving.
Oh, yeah.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say with the wrapping thing, why I like the Amazon is because I don't have to worry about that. But if you really want a nice touch, you can click where it'll wrap the gift and send it.
Oh, so it does do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never.
I think it depends on the
gift
store
card.
Sometimes on where on Amazon it's coming from, but there usually is, are you giving this a gift? And if you say yes, there'll be an option of, do you want this gift packaged?
Oh, okay. No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Forced gift giving. You feel like you're going to send a gift, so you're forced to do it. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, if it's somebody that you know that's in your life that's important, it's not forced. You might feel a little bit like it's forced when, like you said, you get this invite and you haven't seen anybody or talk to these people or even know who the hell they are. But so I guess you feel a little bit hijacked with what you want to do. And then awkward social dynamics.
Oh, it's the worst.
Which is, that's every time I have to be around more than two people.
It's peopling.
So
it's the peopling you don't want to do, you know? Oh, I don't want to.
Yeah, it's usually in these situations, I have to be around people who I've probably had some altercation with in the past.
Yeah, there you go.
That's my experience.
Yeah.
And so I either have to suck it up and just be nice through my teeth being clenched or stay away from whoever I don't want to be around.
Yeah.
I've gotten better at this as I've gotten older.
I will have to say that's the other part of it for me, that when, and I get it, the host is trying to do a good job. Oh, this is my aunt and she is an animal trainer or whatever. And so they'll introduce me to, oh, these are my best friends from school or whatever. So that little snippet of information that those people got, they try to now you're in that awkward situation in the room. We're waiting for something to start and everyone's just mingling and you may not know a lot of people. So people will take that little bit of information and that's all they can talk to you about because they don't know you enough to talk about. So it'll be like, oh, you train animals. And then it starts. So they want to tell me about their dog or here's the problem I have. And so it's just, there's so much more to me than just that. And so you try to deflect the conversation, you try to learn something about them, but it constantly, the next person comes around the corner. Oh, I heard you train animals. And it's,
you're in an endless circle.
You
can't get
out of it. It's like, but yeah, your face hurts from the fake smile.
Oh God, yeah, that does hurt. I had an experience when I was really little. It was at my sister's shower, so this would be early 80s.
Okay.
And I did not understand what I was witnessing, but then after I got older and then heard stories of family drama, then it made sense. And I remember seeing a woman come to my sister's shower, and I think my mom and some other people made it a point to go over and greet her and everything. And I knew that she was related to a lot of the other people who were there, but they were not sitting together. And so I saw this woman sitting by herself, and I felt bad. And I was only like 8, 9 years old. And I said, geez, what the heck? This poor lady is sitting there alone. And it seems like people are going out of their way to avoid her.
Oh.
And then I got older and I heard the stories, and then there was like drama going on, and eventually it all worked itself out. But for that little brief moment in time, I remember seeing that.
Oh.
Everybody's got stupid stories.
Oh, yeah. The best story I have is when I was like, I think I was like, maybe 12. Yeah, it'd probably be about right. Maybe 12 or 13. My one sister got married, and I was in the wedding, and they were having a bachelorette party for her. And so this was actually down at Mill Creek Park at one of the cabins that was rented. So, it's a bachelorette party, but I didn't really understand. Like, I thought it was going to be more like a bridal shower. And maybe it was like a bridal shower that turned into a bachelorette party. But all of a sudden, this guy comes in, and it ended up being a stripper. Okay. And
And they let you stay for that?
I was mortified because, again, just from my upbringing, you didn't talk about anything. You didn't talk about, never had the talk, but was given the talk. So, like, it was completely virgin slate here for me.
Nobody shielded you?
I don't know. I'm assuming that somebody must have talked to my mom about it or whatever. But when this guy came in, at first, I think he came in with the ruse that he was the cop or whatever. So I was instantly mortified because I thought we were getting in trouble because they had alcohol there or something. And then when I realized what it was, that he was a stripper and he started taking clothes off, I was panicked. And so I went outside, and I think one of my sister's friends, came outside and tried to make sure I was okay. And I was just like sitting out on the patio, and they're like, "Oh, honey, it's okay. He has a G-string on." I didn't know what that meant. I had no clue what that meant.
That's supposed to make it better?
Yeah, get what she was trying to do to tell me, like, oh, he wasn't really fully naked, but I didn't know what it was. And I will tell you, it was probably 2 years later before I realized, because I remembered that day and I remembered that, but I didn't know what it was, but I never asked because, again, my family, you don't talk about the elephant in the room, so I certainly wasn't going to ask so-and-so said it was okay, because what does that mean? Hell no. So I think it wasn't, it was probably when I went freshman year that I finally figured out what it was. Probably because one of the girls in the locker room at the gym was wearing a thong or something, but yeah.
Class with you, wasn't me.
But yeah.
So yeah,
that's that social awkwardness there with that one for sure.
I guess. Yeah, you have to really want to be around all these different people, and some people can work the room just fine.
Yeah.
God bless them. Spotlight effect on the guest of honor.
Yeah.
If you're real shy, I guess this could be a problem, but you're doing it because
You want the
first of all,
stuff.
you want to get the stuff. But I always felt not so much for my baby shower, but for the bridal shower, because it was going to be both our families, and I didn't always know all of these people.
Yeah.
And I used to hate if I was left alone to greet people.
Oh, yeah.
And then they would come up to me, and I'd be like, really hard to look like, hey, and try to talk to them like I know who they are. And I'm usually trying to grab somebody who might know who the hell this is.
Yeah.
So I get that.
Yeah.
So some of the guest of honors cannot enjoy that. What? You're going to say something.
No, I just say that Chrissy, phoniness is not a skill set Chrissy has. She just,
It's hard. It's so hard. That's why I stay in the house a lot. But
Yeah.
I try, but it does. It hurts. It hurts.
It does hurt sometimes.
I get
Yeah.
physically ill for being
Yeah.
phony.
Yeah. I will. The one nice thing I like about when you help somebody host a shower is you have the excuse to leave. Oh, I'm going to go get ice in the kitchen. Go into the kitchen, take your time before you head back out. Oh, I'm going to just I'm going to get some more napkins. So you have an out.
You're
but
busy.
yeah, you can disappear or have your sippy cup in the back room that you're getting yourself through.
I noticed you said that you've actually hosted some of these.
Yeah, too.
I have never been asked to host one at all. And let me tell you why. Because this is how it's going to be. Number one, there's not going to be any games.
No.
And number two, I'm probably going to have a time limit. You come here, you eat, leave your gift. I am all for it. Maybe we don't sit around. I'm going to touch on that. That was another list of the people sitting around watching you open all this crap.
I hate that.
I guess some people maybe like to do that.
No.
I usually, I'm like, is it done? I can't even hear them. I'm usually sitting in the back because I'm trying to get as close as I can to the door to get the hell out of there.
Or the food, right?
Yeah, that too, if the food's good.
Yeah.
And you got to sit there and you got to watch them open all this. I actually think we should really push the younger people who are doing this now. We already gave you props on how you go about registering for your gifts. How about don't open your gifts in front of everybody?
I like
Open them.
the trend where people say you bring your gift unwrapped. And you bring your gift so it's visible, people can see what it is, and you have to have your name on it so that they know who it came from, and you put it on the table. And so then the bride or the mom to be, she'll peruse the table and like maybe point out some things or whatever. But I love that idea. I don't want to watch you open your gifts because I don't want to waste that hour of my life or more, depending on how many people are there.
It's more, usually.
Yeah, and I also,
because if they're organized enough, what they're doing is somebody's bringing you the gift as you're the guest of honor. So somebody's usually bringing the gift and lining them up for you so that you can get to them quickly. Sometimes even somebody starts unwrapping them for you.
Yes, yep.
For bridal showers, I remember people used to take the bows from the gifts and create the bouquet.
Yes.
What the hell were you supposed to do with this? I don't know.
God forbid you accidentally break a ribbon, because that was going to be that's how many kids you're going to have if you break the ribbon.
What do I do if it's my maid of honor that's opening the damn thing and she broke the ribbon? She's going to have kids now, not me?
Yeah. No, I don't.
I think, you know what I think I do remember now? I think what you were supposed to do with the ribbons they collected, they would put it on a paper plate and the ribbon. Is that what you were supposed to use at your rehearsal day?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, all these rules
I don't
are coming
think I did
back
that,
to me
though.
all of a sudden. I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't think my father would have allowed it. He would have said,
I
what the hell
had
did
a
you bring that
very
shit in here for?
I had a very small bridal shower, so I think pretty much the only ones that were there were my maid of honor or the people in the bridal party and my sisters. It was very small, so I probably didn't have enough to make a fake bouquet.
I think they did make it, but I don't know what the hell happened to it. But that's probably, and the other thing is I'm probably just going to offend everybody. I have never been asked to host anything like this or arrange anything. It's going to be very regimented and quick and, probably no fun. You'll have good food.
No,
though.
you'll have fun
If you
because
have me
anything
do
with
it.
you is fun. It's just not going to be traditional.
The type of people who like to go to these things,
Are very traditional.
I'm not
Yeah.
working for them as far as fun. They're not finding me at all.
Yeah.
From the word go. Because as soon as you hit the door, I'm like, who are you?
Yeah, I think they
Can I
should
see your
also
invitation?
have a thing where you don't have a lot of chairs because then people can't get comfortable. They can't.
Oh, make everybody stand.
Yeah. Like just high top tables. High top tables.
Oh, you're having your shower in a pub.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And it's BYOB or not BYOB, what Cash bar. Cash bar. Yes.
There you go. You had touched on it too about that you had some showers, and I think this is definitely the way to go. Maybe for wedding showers, it might be more appropriate, but maybe for baby showers too. But have guys come too.
Oh, yes.
I did go to what they called co-ed or Jack and Jill shower.
Yes.
And it was an older couple that was getting married.
Yeah.
And so it was pretty relaxed anyhow, but it was very fun.
Yeah.
And I think that I'm surprised I haven't seen more of this catch on, because I have only been invited to one of those so far. So
I've attended quite a few, and part of that is my one sister has many children, and so there's many opportunities for weddings and baby showers. And those, and like I said, those ones I go to, I do enjoy them, but it's also because of how it's run. It's not quite your traditional one. Yeah, you'll maybe have a few games, but it's co-ed. It's more of a family gathering. The structured ones of the people outside my perimeter, yeah, those are the ones I usually just decline.
So I guess that falls under what I have on my list is outdated gender roles.
Oh.
It's generally all women.
Yeah.
And now usually they always have the groom come in at the end.
Oh, yeah. Bring her flowers.
He usually comes to eat.
Yeah.
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 He comes to scarf down some food before it gets all put away and see what the hell, if he got, I don't know, his wing ding fryer that he wanted on the registry. And I guess he's there to help clean up and carry the
take
stuff
the gifts
out.
home.
Yeah.
And that's usually the sign for people to wrap it up, people. The groom or the daddy showed up.
I guess that is, that it tells you that everything's done. It's time to go. So they say instead of having the showers, they call these other things sprinkles.
Yeah.
Which I think that they have those a lot when you have a second child.
Yeah.
So you don't have a full had one. And the other thing too is when I had my baby shower, my father had passed away a few months before that.
Oh.
So I did not have, because I didn't know what was appropriate.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to make anybody, I had a very good turnout, but we actually just had the baby shower at my house.
Yeah.
And because I just didn't feel, I don't really regret that much, but I do see some people really go out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I got things I needed, so that's the most important thing. But and the other thing that I don't know if it goes into this or not, but this was not anything. If it was something that was going on when I started having kids, because I was late to the game, I was late to the game on this too, and I would have never participated. These gender reveal things are ridiculous. Why do you want to share this information like that with so many people? And maybe it's just a personal thing, but don't you just want to share that with close people? Eventually, everybody's going to know what you had. You're not saying anything. What's the matter?
Me? What's not saying anything?
Yeah, you're moving around an awful lot, and you're not saying anything. You're making me nervous. What do you want to say?
That all the gender reviews. There's just so many things that, I'm not a fan. I'm totally okay, like, when you ask a couple, like, did you find out, or are you keeping it a surprise? And if they say, yes, we know, or we're keeping it a surprise, or we're not finding out, whatever, that's totally on them. It's really just a talking point. I have no care whatsoever but the gender reveals, and then when you see them go bad, and they're all over social media.
Why is everybody doing this ridiculous stuff?
Yeah.
Like explosives and everything.
Oh, or you see the ones where the mother-in-law like oversteps her bounds and goes and hugs the son or the soon-to-be daddy before the wife is allowed to, or the dad gets mad because it's pink and not blue, or the kids.
That's really upsetting. If you see where they're disappointed and they like line up, like you'll see these couples that have 4 boys.
Yes.
And then they're having another boy, or
you're setting
the other
yourself
part
up for,
is all girls.
You're setting yourself up for doing that public display.
It's wondering if it turns out where you're not having the baby you want. Is there an option that you're just going to not keep it?
I know, right?
Where are we going with the gender reveal crap?
No,
it's ridiculous.
It is.
And
I agree with you 100%. I think that's a private moment, because if anything, it should be private, because if the reaction isn't right, it is magnified. And that is going to be a relationship killer for a long time. You know what I mean? Like
plus the kid's going to see that eventually.
I know. Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, unless you're just not going to keep the tape or whatever the hell it is. But does anybody actually have a child and get surprised when they have it?
I've actually known quite a few people that have said they don't want to know until the baby's born. Yes.
Oh,
so there are.
That's nice to know.
I know there are. And then it's the same thing with the name. And I completely get why people don't want to. Oh, people say, do you have a name picked out? See, you're treading that. To me, that's dangerous waters. Like, one, because as soon as you put it out there, somebody else is going to take that name before your kid's born or something. But two, God, what if something bad happens and then the baby doesn't survive or something, and you've named it, you've put so I have no problem with people keeping that stuff on the DL or not knowing, but the publicly doing it all and revealing everything, it's you're setting yourself up. It's bad. So
it's
not
all
a fan.
Probably for social media, right?
That, and I think it's also a way to get more attendance, more gifts. So, Ranger's big party. Yeah. It's a reason to have another big party to get more gifts, because you have the baby shower, but now you're going to have the gender reveal. So now this keeps snowballing.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah.
Everybody's
good topic
out to
today,
get
Chrissy.
More gifts. Yeah. Don't go to these things, everybody. I think the warning here is RSVP. No, thank you.
Amazon will be delivering your gift in 3 to 5 business days.
Yes. Because that's really all you wanted.
This has been fun. Alrighty. So we want to hear your stories. What fun or not so fun baby showers, bridal showers, gender reveals have you guys been to? Drop us a line. Let us know. Check us out on Facebook. You can also check out our website, dysfunctionjunkiespodcast.com. And we're at the end of the month, but we are still embracing with our Junkies Care, the Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab, Utah. So you can also check them out. Great organization. Or just check out your local shelter. And remember, spay and neuter your pets, everybody. Have a good week.
Yeah, Bob Barker. Bye, everybody.
Bye.